Hi all! Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain, and I am using them under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Good morning, you guys. We have one topic on this and one topic only, and it's the letter that Megan sent in to Congress. Let's take a look. Megan wrote a letter to Congress, and the first thing that caught my attention was at the top where it says, from the office of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. For somebody who keeps claiming she doesn't care about her title, she sure does throw it around a lot. She's not willing to give it up, but she wants you to know it comes from their official office. Once again, we have a very, I think, ignorant and tone-deaf letter, and I'll explain why in just a few minutes. You know, I was going to summarize this letter for you, but no, I'm not going to do it. The letter is full of lies. The majority of the letter is about her thoughts, her ideas, you know, what you should do. I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, in part of this letter, she talks about how she was a Girl Scout and how they never ate out, but if they did, it was a big deal and it was a $5 salad at the Sizzler. She's trying to make you believe that she had a very poor and difficult childhood. Now, while she wants you to believe that her whole childhood she was poor, let's not forget she took ballet classes, she took tap dances, she took international vacations. Her father had the money and she lived quite well. We've caught Megan in lies before, and this is just another one. The next part of the letter really got my attention because she said that they were overjoyed at the birth of their daughter and overwhelmed. Again, tone deaf. Overwhelmed? You have a nanny. At least one for Archie. I'm sure she probably hired a second one in. You have gardeners. You have drivers. You have people to do your shopping. You even have people to pick up your dog poop. How in the heck are you overwhelmed? She had a few more things to say, but it was all word salad. Now let's take a really close look at this letter. First of all, she uses the word I or I'm 21 times in this letter. And she refers to herself in some way or another even more times than that. And that's because this letter is more for self-promotion than what she's actually going on about. Marky Mark, a gentleman on Twitter who's a graduate student, decided to do the right thing and remove all references. So anything that started with I, I'm, me, or mentioned Harry or the kids was removed. And as usual, what's left is just word salad for a bandwagon she's trying to jump on that's already been going for 7 to 8 months. Now here's the best part. Are you guys listening? She's writing to Congress to push for parental leave, but it's already gone through Congress. Once again, I think her team didn't do a whole lot of research. The only thing that hasn't been decided is how long people get to use it for. How long each family can use it for, but it's already gone through Congress. But like Peter Allen, I agree, she is abusing the being in the royal family, you know, she's abusing the royal title because she's actually telling another government what to do. Yes, she signed it as the Duchess of Sussex. That's abuse. Obviously, Republicans are outraged at her interfering once again in U.S. politics, and they're calling her stories laughable. To start with, Representative Jason Smith said that Megan's latest U.S. politic interference reignites the question why the royal family does not simply strip her and Harry officially of their titles, specifically since she insists on sending that letter under the pretense of being the Duchess of Sussex. It was stated she's out of touch with the American people, which I completely agree with, and she should stick to acting instead of trying to play politics, and that was by Representative Lisa McClain. Even Angela Levin said that she's an American citizen and sending that letter from the office of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex amounts to her using her British title to interfere in U.S. politics. The article says the bill about parental leave is on its way to being confirmed, and it could be hijacked by Megan's belief that it was due to her doing that it gets through. Now, besides the ballet classes, the tap dancing classes, the exotic vacations, including trips through Europe, the article points out also that she attended private nursery and kindergarten at a place called the Little Red Schoolhouse, and that was $18,800 a year. And then when you get to first grade and you go up through sixth grade, it's $22,600 a year, all paid for by her father, who she no longer talks to. So why do you guys think she suddenly just decided she was going to jump on this bandwagon? Well, here's my theory. The two of them went to New York and they stirred up this whole hubbub with her outfits and her tone deaf, wearing these $8,000 outfits to a poor school in Harlem and dropping off 2 bushels of vegetables. We all know what happened on this trip, but let's be honest. They were in the news until Catherine and her family went to see the James Bond movie. Just walking the red carpet with this movie knocked Harry and Meghan right out of the news. Nobody was talking about them anymore. Instead, it was all about Catherine's dress, the close family relationship, how regal she looked. And I'm sure that Harry and Meghan planned that New York trip when they did in an attempt to steal the limelight from William and Catherine. We know they have a history of this, but I'm telling you, William and Catherine showed up to that 007 movie premiere and knocked Harry and Meghan right out of the news. So what would be their next step? They would try to steal the limelight again. That's what they do. They did that by trying to cast Harry as the victim yet again. Harry and Meghan's fans are raging because Harry was told he should be ashamed of William's new project. Come on, this is a Sunshine Sacks thing. You're supposed to feel sorry for Harry. Then the Earthshot Prize came out, and once again you had photos of this gorgeous couple, and the television coverage was just phenomenal. And it showed where the people that really are making a difference in this world, they're not just yakking about it, they're actually doing it. And of course, these two look so happy. They don't look, quote unquote, trapped at all. So what would be the next thing that Harry and Meghan would do? Again, try to steal the limelight back. And that, my friends, is why I believe this letter was released when it was. They're trying to grab it back. But here's my honest opinion. These two have to scrap and scrape really, really hard to get any kind of PR. And then when they get it, they end up with egg on their face, just like with this letter. Whereas these two simply have to show up, be themselves. They always are regal, have class. And I mean, it just seems like Harry and Meghan are scratching and clawing to get up to the same level. It's not working, at least not in my opinion. I believe this latest bandwagon is just another grab attempt for some attention. Now, I found the above on Twitter. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. And while this is supposed to be a parody, it's actually pretty spot on. She's penning a long, carefully worded, self-serving open letter, picking up influential politicians who were already supporting an issue and urging them to, support that issue. And with that, she can make herself visible, talk about herself, inflate her self-importance, and act like she cares about things and throw her royal title around. Fin update time, you guys. Okay, I'm not kidding. I went into the shower the other day. I looked down. I could not believe what I saw. So this morning when I went in to take my shower, I went ahead and brought the camera in with me, and this is what it caught. Watch this. Dennis Finn's tongue coming under the door while I'm in the shower. That's his tongue actually coming through. Finn, what are you doing? Finn? So what do you guys think? Do you think this is just an attention-grabbing letter because Harry and Meghan got knocked off the attention stool due to the Earthshot Prize with William and Catherine? I personally think this is just another grab for attention, and once again, tone deaf. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when you have future uploads. Don't forget to write your comments below. You know I love to read them. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter. Don't forget you can email me. And don't forget about that coffee fund. And as always, you guys, have a great day.